The public is nervous about the future, as well they should be. Community can help those that don't have money to buy gold and silver. Maybe they have lots of skills. Maybe they can plant a garden or build a house or fix the electric or fix the plumbing. Maybe, I can't even call this the calm before the storm because there's nothing really calm that's happening out there.
In a world where financial markets are shrouded in uncertainty, one voice has consistently spoken the truth. Join us as we dive into the insights of a true market expert, Lynette Zhang. In this exclusive interview, Lynette reveals the hidden secrets of the market, discussing the manipulative nature of spot markets and the undeniable importance of physical assets. Prepare to gain valuable insights that could reshape your perspective on the financial world. Join us for Lynette Zhang's compelling analysis.
The debt bubble is already bursting. Are you ready for this? It's starting in the lower areas, but also the triple B, which is the minimum level considered investment grade. So what does that mean for you? Why should you really care about that? Well, there are a lot of reasons why you should care about that, but primarily this will lead to fewer jobs and fewer incomes and more income losses. And that ties into what is supposed to be supportive of the entire U.S. economy, and that is the consumer. But you have these buy now and pay later plans, and we've seen where the people are actually using these plans to buy food, for goodness sakes. So people are having to go into debt and break down their payments for food. How do you think that's going to turn out? But the option is used more by those with lower incomes and credit scores. Access to buy now, pay later plans is broad-based in the U.S. And as I said, we've seen some people even having to use it to buy food. But you can see the credit scores below 620. 42.5% is the average share who used the buy now, pay later from that offering. And obviously, as you have greater income, etc., you would use it less and less. But still, you can see that there is stress to pay for things today, even in the higher level of credit score, which could also likely lead to the higher level of income. Is that a surprise to you? It's not to me, honestly. You could see that coming so easily. Of course, as inflation has raged through, incomes have not kept pace with it. And, you've got to feed your family. You've got to do these things. And the excess savings from all of that free money printing that was going on during the pandemic, it is depleted for the bottom 80% of households. At the same time that you have student loan payments coming on board. It's not going to matter no matter what happens. These people had 3 years where they were not having to pay that. And guess what? Other things came up in its place. So what we see is their savings are down and payments are up, and that spells trouble in the debt markets. I thought this was really interesting. It's probably a stat that you've already heard, but nearly a quarter of consumers have zero for emergency savings. Well, could it anticipate higher prices on the spot market? Because that's such an easy market to manipulate. You can create as much gold and silver, for that matter, as you want. That does not exist and never will exist. In the physical markets, we're already seeing premiums rise. We're seeing prices go up more substantially. You find more truth in a market that is only physical. But I know that they've postponed this inevitable timing for a long time now. 2020, we're in 2023. Hey, didn't they just come to a meeting of the minds to postpone another government shutdown? Does that mean everything is hunky-dory? You hear nothing about what happened in March and April with the regional banks, SVB, etc. Certainly that must be all fixed. Well, no, none of that is fixed. None of it. There is a crisis that is brewing, and they are counting on weakness to support the strong, or those that have the wealth, I should say, the 1%. We're heading into a problem. But Rose noted that the company seems to have accelerated its offering of dried food and other survivalist goods at a time when worries about the future are running high. Additionally, they've done their market research. I think it's a very clever way to get their name in the news and have some great publicity. There is definitely a crossover of people living off the land, being self-sufficient, believing in your own currency. That's the appeal to gold as a safe haven as people lose faith in the US dollar. The public is nervous about the future. As well they should be. Community can help those that don't have money to buy gold and silver. Maybe they have lots of skills. Maybe they can plant a garden or build a house or fix the electric or fix the plumbing. If you can't position yourself into the physical metal, become part of a community because somebody in there can. We just are expanding our little community that's going up the hill. If we need to bug out, that's a level of comfort for me. And the question is, what skills do you bring to the table? I'm bringing all of this. What are you bringing? So what are you bringing? That's what I'm asking you. And look locally first for your community. Go globally because we are all in this together and we have to come together globally. And be supportive. Meet people where they are and see how you can come together to be really a whole lot stronger. Because once the public becomes aware of what's really happening to the currency, confidence goes away completely. You have hyperinflation. Are you prepared for that? I hope so. I really do. I can't even call this the calm before the storm because there's nothing really calm that's happening out there. But I can see people going, oh, look at that 10-year treasury. Yeah. Do you think that's safe? No. As the Bank for International Settlements tells us, gold is the only financial asset that runs no counterparty risk. Check out some recent videos that I've also done, ruled by the IMF, where we talk about a one world currency because that's where they want to take us. It's much easier to control if everything is one place. And who are you going to complain to, right? You have no option. Or, hey, maybe we've already gone through it. That's what they really want you to think. But that's just setting yourself up for disaster because, frankly, this bubble has popped. We just haven't seen the end of it yet.
Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey through the world of finance with Lynette Zhang. Her expertise and insights are invaluable in navigating today's complex markets. We hope you found this discussion eye-opening and thought-provoking as we explore the realities of the spot market, physical assets, and the future of our financial landscape. To stay updated with Lynette's latest research and analysis, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks again.